So this is a now word for someone. So I just want to share an experience that I had. Basically, I had a dream that two people in my life did not have good intentions, and God revealed to me what each one of them are doing. One of them, it was nothing but chaos in the dream, and it matched up to what I had been feeling in the physical. And this particular person was a person from my past, but it was a really pivotal, good and bad part of my past. It was last season. It was old season stuff, right? And so when this person was brought back into my life, I felt like that was the Lord. I mean, 100%, we all felt like it was the Lord. Because, and the thing is I think that it was, but I think that person needs to get their heart right. And I think that was the thing, is that they didn't handle the gift God gave them well. And so I'm very excited about rekindling this friendship, and, but I'm going at my own pace, right? Because I have so many other things happening in life right now. And, in the dream, the person just wanted their way and their way only. It was very self-serving. It was nothing but chaos and confusion and frustration. And that dream was confirmed literally within 8 hours. And the other person in that dream, there was just deception attached to it. And this is another person that I love dearly. And the thing is that it confirmed what I knew already about that person. I could feel it, but I didn't have any proof. And so I just decided to just kind of table it and keep moving forward, keep doing as I was doing, keep checking on them. But what God was showing me in that is that they were distractions. They were distractions. And the thing is that that door that had been cracked open was going to let so many things in, and I could already see that beginning to start. So God was just saying, this is a distraction and you have to cut it off. And I did. And the thing is that had I not, that crack would have swung wide open, and everything that was operating in that situation would have started to flood my life. And I could already see how things going on with both of those people were making me extremely uncomfortable. I was stepping into territories I didn't want to be in, for the love of that person, right? And so sometimes it's not your time to help. Sometimes it's not up to you to help somebody get to the other side. Or for the time that you are involved, you planted the seeds that God wanted you to plant, and now He's telling you to get out. And so sometimes things are for a season and they are for a reason, but they are not permanent, and they may resurface again at a different time whenever they are ready and whenever they are prepared. But whenever God is calling you to come up higher, whenever you know that you are finally getting it and you are starting to go into the places that you've been called to go into, that you're climbing up the mountain and you're so close to the top, you're so close to the blessing, you're so close to the promise, and then these distractions come in masked as faces that you love, and people that you want to help, people that you want to make happy because you love them. And you realize that because of where they're at, they don't really love anybody right now. And you're not excluded from that. And you don't want to get caught in the place where they don't care about anything but themselves. And if you stay attached to that, their ship's going down and they're going to take you right down with them. So if you receive a warning from the Lord, listen to it, and listen to it immediately. And when they tell you, no, that's not true, just remember that people lie and God doesn't. And this is something where you really have to use your discernment, because you'll already know. This will be not just a warning dream, but this will be a confirmation of what you already knew, but you were ignoring it because you were too busy focusing on what you need to get done and where God's taking you, that you weren't worried about it. And God is going to bring that to your attention if it's something that's going to spill over, because it's literally there to bring you back down to where the enemy wants you to be, which is in old seasons. And one way that you'll know is it'll feel old. You'll say, wow, why do I feel this feeling? I haven't felt this feeling in years. Only the last time I was involved in this friendship, only the last time I was involved with this person did I feel this way. And then you're like, no, that it wasn't me. It was them. It was what was in them. It was that driving force that is not pure and may have not really been pure the whole time. Who knows? But it's just really important, guys, to just really listen to the Lord when he's telling you good things, but also when he's warning you, and to not delay that obedience to say, okay, God. And it's not to say that it doesn't come with a certain amount of healing afterward, because it is hard. If the enemy's using people you love, like, that's dirty, that's cheap, but it's hard, and it's an easy one to use. And the thing is don't feel bad, because your heart was in the right place and you are doing the right thing. And the thing is, God's going to bless you for it, and he's going to honor you for when you said yes, and he's going to honor you for when you said no and you closed the door. And the thing is God's protecting you, but you also have to listen to him. And whenever you are encountering somebody that is full of every spirit that you have already overcome and you've already conquered in past seasons, to move to the season you're in, cut it off, because you don't want to have to keep fighting the same battles, because you'll have to. And you will waste time, you will waste resources, you will wear yourself out, and you won't end up where you're supposed to be, because you won't be working on the things God's calling you to work on. You won't be focused on it. This dream and all of this came right as big breakthrough was happening. I had made some decisions of things that God's wanting me to do that I was going to pull the trigger on. And as soon as I said that out loud, boom, literally so many things just went crazy. And I had to put some fires out, and that's just part of the territory. But the thing is I'm so thankful that God cared enough to warn me, to show me what was happening, to confirm what I already knew in my spirit, and honestly released me to say, I don't have to go down this road. I don't have to go back into letting people instill fear in me. Making me afraid of what this person would think or what this person will do. And all of these things that are so gross and just demonic at the end of the day, or somebody being deceptive and lying to you and stringing you along, making you believe what they want you to believe, even though nobody's benefiting from it. But that lets in a spirit of deception, and that lets in everything that they have going on with them into your life. So basically, guys, we have to preserve our space. We have to be good stewards of what God's given us. And whether you're in the time of very humble beginnings, or you're in that midway point, or you're busting through, you have to just be a good steward of your surroundings. And the thing is, if you are prophetic, or you are, that your promise is coming soon, whatever that promise is, there are going to be distractions that are going to come, and you have to be able to make those decisions to say, no, I've been there before and I'm not going back there. And you just have to really protect that, and just move forward. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that. So, because if I'm going through it, I am pretty sure that a lot of you guys are as well, especially people that are getting close to a breakthrough. We're always praying, God, bless me and bless this and bless that, because that's what we're supposed to do. But you have to give him an avenue to bless you in. And so if you're not doing the things God's calling you to do, you need to pick it up, and you need to focus on that, because that's how he's going to bless you. That's how he's going to bring the things that you dream about. And also, he's saying right now, dream bigger, dream big. And he's also saying right now, don't believe any identity that has been put on you by the enemy or people around you that wanted you to believe that you are less than who you are, that you are not capable of doing the things that you're doing right now, that God's not going to bless you with that perfect marriage, with the perfect children, that he's not going to bless you with the perfect job, that he's not going to bless you in ministry. Don't believe it. Just know that God's given you a new name and that your identity is hidden in Christ. And it's up to you just to walk it out. The plan's already been laid. It's already done. You just have to pick it up and walk it out. And you have to make sure that whenever things are trying to come at you from each side to stop that promise, that thing from being birthed, that you stop it immediately and move on. Because that is exactly what's going to happen. That's part of what comes with it. So I pray this blesses everybody, and I hope that you can receive that. And just, if you start having dreams, listen to them. The way I know I'm having a God dream is if I remember it when I wake up, and especially if I remember it a few days later, because I don't remember my dreams. And so, and right now, those confirmations will come swiftly. So both of the people in those dreams, those situations were all confirmed within 8 hours, less than that technically. But it was quick and it was swift. It was immediate. And so God's not messing around on it. He wants you to know so you can remove it. You can shut the door, seal it up, get healed, and keep moving. And then just hopefully the next time that starts to happen, you'll see it and not get caught up in what you kind of wish would happen or, anything like that. It's like, the thing is we do go through a lot of isolation, and our groups may be small, but the thing there's so much safety in that small little tight-knit group, because not everybody's going where you're going, and not everybody has the same calling as you. So find your few people, stay close to them, stay close to the Lord, and just keep going up. And don't let anything stop you from getting to the top of that mountain. You may have to stop and take a break. You may have to catch your breath. You may have to sit down for a second, but get up and keep climbing in Jesus' name. All right, guys, I hope this blessed you. I love you so much. Bye.